Hi guys, good evening. Namaste, Vascular. Vascular, may I have your name, please? CN, Reddy, hi. Hi, Vasudha, hi, Chris. Hi, Ike. Hi, Pradeep. Hi, Pal. Hi, Jeremy. Yep, I was good weekend, Jeremy. I'm not even looking to futures. Not really. Like it went down almost 100 points and it has recovered. So very volatile. Nitesh, Vikram. Thank you, Jess. Sashrikal. Hi, Abhijit. So guys, we actually had a massive down month, like where we had reasonably good correction, and now we are at a verge where we are in a bear market. And looking at the things, they are not panning out nicely. So today we'll be doing some more R&D on how things will move forward. We'll do weekly as well as monthly uh, analysis. Where could be the possible levels are. I might need to change some of these regression channels because now we are back to pre-COVID areas in some of the stocks. So it will be uh, more towards figuring out the lower levels if we have support. The last support which we had was 36.20, and the moment it broke, it went down almost 50 points. So I'll start with Friday. So Friday, I did only one trade, which was AMD. I went long on AMD because it was showing some relative strength, and market was moving towards 3660 to 3680. It gave us reasonable profit, but 3680 failed, and honestly, I could not switch to the shorting mode. I wanted to wait till 3660. It came, spent most of the time around 3645, 3660. I thought it will be much more choppy, so I just left the screen. And by the time I came, it just lost the previous day's low, and 2 days back low, which was 3613, and then that's it. It went on to make 3588, 86 area. So right now we are in a full market, bear market, where things are not looking clear. So let's see how things will come out. As of now, if we do not cross back 3680, 36, the breakdown zone, I will not even try to go long in this market. It's a sell on rise market for now, unless we have something positive. And again, there is something at 11 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow with respect to Fed. They're going to talk about something here. So that can lead to some volatility. So either wait for that conference and its outcomes, or sell on rise. We are very oversold in this market for now. So any positive will be a very quick 4-5% move. So on my end, if I want to take a trade, I would wait till 11 o'clock to see how things come out from this Fed meeting. The only trade which is right now 100% is short on Tesla. Short the hell out of this company. It's going to go down substantially. And this was the only company along with Apple who was holding. And it has to come down, because last time when the market was 3610, 3620, it was 206. Right now, it's still at 265. The same was Apple. Apple was 129. Now it came to 137. So the potential of these two companies going down is much, much higher. And if you look at Amazon, Amazon is holding around 113. AMD, Nvidia kind of found some, like AMD filled the gap, and that's the trade which we had. It sees like they are not going down further now. So if market reverses in some case, these are the stocks where I will jump. Amazon, Etsy, AMD. If market has to go short, I'll be preferring the stocks which are not uh, down relatively to the market, like Tesla, Apple. They are prime shorts for this time now. Jeremy, I have no idea whether going to be minutes or any outcome. But if something is happening on an emergency level, again, I don't know the context of that emergency, whether it's going to be a super outcome or a negative outcome, I don't know. But things will come out for sure. Vascular, yes, Tesla had emerging relative strength relative to SPX, and that's why I'm saying now the numbers have come up. It has missed the analyst expectations by reasonable number, so it's going to be short. I'm not sure if you're showing. No, right now the screen is NQ. I'm not changing the screen. I'm going to talk about all of them. It's just that pre-context I'm giving all of you. I hope you all had a good weekend outside from the market, because market is looking really, really bad. So let's start from some monthly scans on my watch list. And I've shared this watch list almost to everyone. So if you want to use that, let me just go to my inside day. Change it to the month. Uh, I would not call this as bottom for now, because things are not clean. Like we have to still see the words. Words has not yet come. Maybe we might have some relief, but let's take step by step. I will not call this as bottom. If we cross 3680 and then sustain above it, yep, at that moment, yes, we're in a position to say bottom, but not now. Hi guys, hi Bala, hi Gagan, hi Neil, hi Nathan. I don't know what happened to this. It's slow. What is waiting for results? Okay, so we have weekly uh, inside weeks. We have Costco, inside maybe, and I'll say month, week, and day. So Costco is interesting. Twilio is interesting for me. Costco, Airbnb, and Crowd. So Costco, Airbnb, Crowd, and Twilio. These are inside weeks from my watch list. I'll now see if we have anything on the month. We have Snow. Snow is looking really, really interesting to me. It's holding 162 level like a magic. Walmart inside month. Oxy and team. And I may clear some of these stocks which I have. And last is inside day. AMD. Yep, AMD is the preferred choice for me. And if you need these scans, let me know. I'll post this on Twitter. These are very simple scans, so not any complicated. Yes, toss is struggling. Roku has inside day, Mr. Reddy, but Roku is not moving. So we'll see if we have to trade Roku. We'll preferably choose Netflix over that. Hi, Mr. Chaudhary. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Ganesh. Again, guys, good evening to all of you who are along with me, trying to figure out what needs to be done in this market. Again, this is not an easy market to trade. It's better to save your capital. If you're not sure, do not trade. If you're sure, make sure you have your profit targets as well as your stop loss clearly defined so that you do not lose too much. If you will save capital, you will have more chances, opportunities to make the money back. If you lose your capital, that's it. End of story. That will bring negativity in your head, that will dishearten, and that will bring like morale down. So better, if you are not sure, avoid it. If you are sure, make sure you book your gains. Do not turn green to red. All right. So these are my scans. I may pick up some of these items into this list today. And I also want to do NQ today. For some reason, I feel it's time for NQ to come into this picture. All right, so let me get started. First, let's pick up ES. So ES has on. Okay. So this is a 5-year time frame. We will see roughly ES is right here. And let me just cancel the extensions. Now in this screen, right, you see from left to right, there's so many levels which are there. I'm going to just delete some of them just to make sure we have more clarity. So I'm just clearing up all these levels. So this is now our story right now. This was the channel which we were holding for some time. This purple line. Since we broke out of this purple line, we are holding. We went up from this regression channel. Now we have came back, but this is the first time we are going below this channel. And if you look clearly, this is an area 3585, 3595, which we have talked about, that this area is going to be very, very critical. Why it is critical? Because this is the same area, if you look here, from where we had this breakout. So this area is really, really critical. And this area, once we broke out in 2020, we have never looked back. I'm just drawing this area. This is an extreme area where we had support. And why I'm saying so? This is because it was a breakout from a big W. And the breakout was a massive one. One directional W from 3,500 to all the way 4,800. with not much of any correction. So this area is extremely good area for if it has to bounce, that's the area. Other the next big support comes around pre-COVID high, which is 33.97. So either we are going to hit the support of this area. Let me just you can see clearly this W. This is the area where we had good support. So we break out of this right at this time, and it was 3,700 something, and we never looked back. Now we have lost the 3,700 area. Now the next support comes around 36.20, 36.35, which we lost. Now the last leg of this area is at 35.95. Right? You can clearly see that. So 35.85 is extremely important area for me if it has to do any kind of support. Right now it's making dodgy. So market is not sure what's going to happen. But from a trend point of view, market is sell on rise unless something positive comes out from Fed tomorrow. I do not see any reason for this market to uh, go positive. You can use the sell on rise, like you can trade one positive, and whenever the resistance comes, you can sell. It's a choice which anybody has to decide. So market is neutral. I'm gonna buy about 36.05. My stop loss is 35.85, and my targets will be 36.35, 36.60. Again, you can sell on rise. 35.85 is last multi-year support. If we lose this, and it's as I said, it's a zone from W breakout. So if we lose this, that's it. It's gonna be really, really bad. Short on, if you want to short, better for it to either sell below 3585, wait for it. Stop loss will be 36.05. Your targets will be, once we lose this, I'm gonna change. Let me make one more. Not giving me good areas. So just taking regression channel into example. Next support area is 3,500 right here. There's no support in between. So 3,500. 60% sell on rise market. You can sell here. You can sell at 36.20 area also. So I'm going to post that as well. 36.20. And So these are the two areas. If you get to 3660, you can still sell it. I'm not gonna uh, say is cannot be sold. You can sell it because market momentum is really, really bad. Sentiment is bad. There's nothing with positive which is coming. And over the weekend, the rumors regarding trade shoes has spanned across, and now everybody is thinking about that, thinking about. See, these all create panic in the market, and when we have panic, either you stay out of the market or you just sell on every rise you see. So this is my suggestion: sell on rise. Triple Q, or like I'll go to NQ today first. NQ. NQ, I'm gonna change my regression channel now because it is deviating a lot. And the same channel, but I'm twisting it to the current setup. So as per this channel, we were at the top 17,000, roughly 16,000 area. And now we are in a stage where we are just losing. Again, it is still far from like 10,700, 10,800 is a good support for NQ. It will only become positive if you close above 11,060. That's 100 point from here. If you do not get to that point, you are well below the long-term trend line. You are well away from the 12 EMA, well away from the 34 EMA. So there is some substantial uh, options. Okay, no, let me just extend to the right. I'm just trying to clear this. Let me draw one more extension here. One, two. See, if we lose this area, 11,000 on 68, we can actually see 9,750. That is going to be really, really bad. I'm just gonna ignore this for now. That's gonna create some fear. Right now, we closed right on this important area. Next support is 10,700. It's a sell on rise market, so NQ is just short. Sell on rise 11,000. 11,075 with your stop loss. Target 10,700. That's the first level of support. And then the next level is 10,000. And if Apple goes down, we can easily see this level. Again, it's a sell on rise on NQ. And if you want to buy this, only buy above 11,075. And why I'm saying buy option, because Amazon has found bottom, AMD has found bottom. So, and if you see stocks like Etsy, D-Dog, Snow, CRM, they're not going below. Even if the market is going below, they are kind of hovering around that level. So still there is a possibility that yes, if there is a turnaround in the market, or if there is one relief bounce, these tickers can move up. If we can go up from here, stop loss is 11,000. Target is 250. And then 475. These are the targets only if there is some positive momentum. And as I said, last week I was anticipating that yes, there's a monthly closing or a quarter closing and people will come out and will try to buy. Nothing like that happened in the market. The market, people were not ready to buy. Now they have that cash next to them. Now, depending on, we have some numbers for inflation coming this week. If Fed gives us some hint of positiveness, again, I'm just speculating. I'm not sure what's going to come from Fed's outcome. But if Fed is going to give us something, I'm still expecting we may see very quick bounce on this oversold market. And remember, in an oversold market, the bounces will only last for a day, maybe day and a half, but they will be short. So whenever you see a bounce with some momentum, do not try to fight it. Let it go and face its resistance level. Do not try to short midway. Now, triple Q. Triple Q is structured similar to NQ. Same thing, we lost a big 274 area. Now we are well away from it. It's around 266. There are also gaps on there are gaps at 200. There are gaps right at 222. I doubt we will hit that, but you see this area? This is a 260 area. That's a good support for NQ and triple Q. That's about 10,700. So if you want to short here, triple Q, sell below 267, which was the close. Right now it's showing something, but that's all right. Your stop loss is 271. That's a big stop loss, but it is what it is. Target is 260. The 60%. Let me just add one more. On the higher side, I will only go up if 274.50 is crossed. Otherwise, I'm not touching it. Like sell below here near 269. If you want to, you have those options. As I said, market is not strong, so you need multiple options. If you see a bounce, you can sell that bounce. So that's primarily on the tickers. Apple is super weak. So it's coming towards 137.50 area, which was the last breakout area. If we lose this, the next support comes around 129. There's no support in between. If it loses big time. So 129 is a area, or 137 50. Apple is short. So it did 137. I'm just keeping both for Apple as well. Short is 60%, long is 40% on Apple. Sell below 137.50. Targets are 133 and 129. Stop loss is 139. If you want to buy above 141.50. Stop loss 139. That's the level for Apple. Apple is really, really weak. And this could be the main dragger for the market on the downside. AMD, I'm still positive. It's an inside day as well. Has filled the gap and was showing some strength. Finally, after reaching the bottom. And it's inside day, and this should be your stop loss, 62. I will buy any dip on AMD now, because this has come to an important area of support, 61, and it's showing a hammer. The hammer was there, the hammer is still there. So it is kind of showing bottoming. So AMD, I'm going to keep long, and my stop loss should be 62. And buy near 61.50 was fine. Buy near 63, 64. 62, 63. This is the only positive trade as of now for me, AMD. Amazon, if you see the last 4 or 5 days, it's holding onto that 113 area. And that's not surprise. Like 113, 113, 113, 113, 113, 113, closed on 113. And this is an important area for Amazon. It's holding that. So either if doses, it will go down to 107, 104, where it had the consolidation last time, or it may bounce from here. So if market has to bounce, I will buy this Amazon on a weakness. So I'm going to buy dip on Amazon. And I'm assuming stop loss is 110. If it loses this area, 110 below, or I would say 111 below, that will be my stop loss. I'm turning positive. I'm giving stop loss of 111. Buy near 112, 113. If it loses 111, you can see 107, 104. But if it holds this area, then we can expect 118, 119, and 121. So possibly bounce. Like market is making newer lows, but it is not making newer lows. In June, it went to 101, which is still 12, 13% higher. So if it loses this area, we might backtest this one. But if we consolidating, and you remember, every time there's a consolidation, the breakout which comes out of it is massive. So if it has to bounce, this is the area. If it loses, it drops to 101. So I've covered both aspects of Amazon. BA, I am eliminating from my list. It does not matter for now. I will include Twilio. It's an inside week. I have not done Twilio in some time. So let's see if we have levels or we have to make levels. The Twilio is at the bottom, but same thing. Market is making newer lows, but Twilio is making higher highs, higher lows, and a hammer. So it's an inside week, the same structure which AMD has. So a good support will be around 67. Twilio, I am doing neutral because it's the first time. Buy near 68. 66.50 is my stop loss. My target on this will be 74 and 78. I'm 60% positive on this. That's Twilio. And let's make some levels on this. I'm gonna delete all of the drawings here. So guys who do not know how to create these levels, I'm just showing you one more example. This is the regression channel you need to have. That's the default configuration. Click on the top. Look at the screen from the left to right. The screen is coming down. The price is coming down. Choose the top and then take it to the current price. It will not move. Just leave it there. Now convert this into a day and you will see that all these are following properly. Right now it's above the trend line and the 12 EMA is lagging behind the 34 EMA. But the moment it bounces above the 12 EMA, it will have potential of 74 area. Now, in case of what we want to make in regression channel, the extensions, this was the low, latest low. It went to here and came down to this doji. Now, right click here, click on edit properties. Just choose the low here, just to be precise, 67.60, 64.29. That's the start point. Now the midpoint is 81.25. And the lowest point or the third point is 66.60. Now click OK. Now these are the levels. We chose 66 as our stop loss perfectly. 74 target and the 78 target. 70. Let's extend to the right. So this is our regression channel and this is our Fibonacci extensions on this area. Mr. 68, you can search what are the numbers on Tesla. I have posted that in details. So if you can go to Twitter or if you can go to Telegram, you can find it. Please do not ask these questions which are easily available. Then we have CRM. CRM also is trading in a range. Same thing with no, it finally broke down. So CRM finally broke down and it is coming to an area where it has broken down from a consolidation. So a bear leg or bear flag, if you want to call this, is happening on CRM. Now, if CRM does not recapture 144, 145 area, it can test 140, 138 area. So CRM is now short. EM is short. Sell on rice. 144 area. Stop loss is this. Target is 140 and 137. This is the area where we can sell CRM. ENPH. ENPH is holding this area very strongly. 269. And it's like if it loses 269, the fall could be massive. But I expect with crude making a bounce, energy will make a bounce. I will definitely short this if it loses 269. You can easily see 220 because those two gaps will be filled. The gap number 1 and the gap number 2. These will be filled. 269 is an important area. Keep that in mind. If you lose 269, that's it. You need to just go short and you may carry that short. If you want to keep long, this is your well-defined stop loss. Right now, I want to keep this as my stop loss. I am gonna go positive on this by above 28. Where is the yes 282, stop loss 277, target 289 and 305. Sell below 275, 269 or 220. And I'm telling you, if you lose 269 for ENPH, you should carry some puts for the next day. You will definitely see it touch 220 back to back. Then I have ITSI. ITSI is my fully recommended trade. I'm saying still positive on this. It's a bull flag now, back to back. I'm going to keep this morning day, inside day, and it's a bull flag. Nothing changes on ITSI. It almost came to 104. Could not break 34 EMA, but it's holding up really, really well. So I'm going to keep ITSI at same situation. Nothing else changes. Google, I'm eliminating Google. Let me just check Google where it is. It's losing, so I'm not touching Google. Instead, I'm bringing in Walmart. It's an inside week. Let's go to Walmart. So on the weekly candles, it's right here. So the moment it loses like 130 is my stop loss. So it's a short. 130 the stop loss. Target is 127 and 123. %. Sell below 128.50. It's a short on Walmart. D-Dog, same thing. It tested 91 on Friday. It's holding this area. Same equation, nothing changes on D-Dog. It's a potential morning star, which is there. It's not a 100% morning star, but it's still a morning star. So I'm going to keep D-Dog right here. Because all these stocks like ITSI, D-Dog, they're founding the base around this price. And these may not go down relatively to the index now. If index has to bounce, these are the stocks which will show some reasonable bounce. Microsoft. Microsoft broke down on Friday and 238 was a sell for 232 to 25. So my consolidation happened and it broke down. Now this is a really tough area for Microsoft because Microsoft will work in conjunction with Apple. Now this has come down to really low area and to a good support 228. So I'm going to try a bounce on Microsoft, or you can do a sell. Let's do a sell for Microsoft. Sell below 232. Stop loss 234.75. Target is 228 and 225. Consolidation broke down. Netflix. Netflix is a stock which I believe is recession proof for now. It's a good stop loss of 230. If you can add it near 230, 230 to 29 is a good stop loss. 230. Buy near 230, 132. Target is 243, 249. The cup and handle is still in place. It has not, like I would say, broken down. It's just that we had this cup. Instead of breaking out here, we have the cup. It's going to happen like this. If it has to happen. 249 goes up. We are in this black hole where there's no transactions. There were massive gaps. So this will be a quick move in this zone. So that's Netflix. Nvidia. Similar to AMD, Nvidia made a higher low, making a hammer now. Nvidia is making a hammer. Same thing, like if you want to buy it below 119, 120, their selling is exhausted. Nvidia, AMD is coming to very good support of 117.50. So targets are still the same, 127, which is the 12 EMA, and 134, which is the breakdown zone. 127.88 and 133.50. Then we have a snow. Snow is inside month, and snow is holding this 160 area. reasonably. Like every time it goes and tests 178, 170, this 38.2 Fibonacci is extremely good support for snow. So everything is positive for snow, and I'm gonna add above 174. Yes, everything is same. There's nothing changed on snow. Tesla, I'm gonna increase this to 70% now. Tesla closed right on this 265.34, 268.25. Now let us see the next support. 253, where the breakout happened and the gap is there. The gap is at 200 and, come on, 251. That is the first target, 251. Second target on Tesla is this area, 245, 233. I'll not be surprised if it goes much lower than that. I am not covering the positive side of it. All right, so this is what I have. Let me, I have a gap indicator which I use sometimes, but that's like, if the gaps are filled, it does not show anything. Let me share the Zoom link, and if you have any questions, you can join in and discuss. In between, I'll read your comments and try to answer. So I'll start from here. Jamia just said, I have no idea whether we are going to have minutes or no minutes. No idea, but something will come out from, why won't we say Tesla has amazing relative strength to SPX? Yes, it had, and now it is losing that because of this negative news. Yes, they have these meetings every month, but as you see, Bank of England, Bank of Japan, all of them are doing emergency meeting to reinstate the confidence back. Not sure on this line, because I cannot find the bottom unless it's like 2, 3%, 4% up from there. Too much news. That's why I did not read anything. Jackie, hi. Emerson, hi. Teton is always fun. I've removed all these companies. You need to get out of these companies. Teton, all these like what you call companies which did not had any business, but because people thought they will do wonders, they're not going to do wonders. Any hourly? Yes, I covered the hourly in the upside part. So the TA for most part does not even work on them. I see TA only gives you level. Then there is live market, which drives everything. So if there is selling happening and TA can only give you levels, and we need to react to those levels. That's it. It's better to be stock specific CN rather than trading index. Parameters for regression channels I've shared. 5 retracement since you're expecting I'm expecting uptrend only on couple of items. That's why I took extensions. Gap indicator, yes. ES gap. I don't see a gap on 35.54. No, I don't see that. 123 is an area for Meta, yes. Can you check on shop? There's nothing left on shop. What do you want to check? 30 was the price for shop. It was holding, and now there's 10% down from that 30 area. There's nothing left in shop. If you want to buy, you can buy. F for the Ford. It had the M pattern. Now it's coming to the base of 11. 1050, 1060 should be your stop loss. If it loses that, maybe tomorrow, along with Tesla, Ford may also go down. So 1050 should be your stop loss if you are looking for Ford. Unity software. Unity is holding the previous low. It's just basing, but I really doubt it. The business model it has, it can persist, but you can test 34 possibly on Unity. Okta. See, this is a stock which has lost everything. Now that is gap to gap, gap to gap. And when you have these massive gaps, it's not easy to trade a company like that. It is at a price of 2019 pre-COVID era. And in order for it to come down to that price, it has lost some substantial business. And if you read its quarterly books, I don't know why you're still stuck with Okta, but if you really want, you need to cross 58. If it does, possibly into the gap towards 69. Anyone on the call has any questions or anything they want to discuss, please? No? All right, guys. Thank you for your time. Hopefully, market gives us clear direction rather than doing chip chop and breakout breakdown. 1 or 2 clear days of clean move that will help us to cover up on the losses. So all the very best, and do not worry. We're all in this together and we'll come through in this positively. Have a good night, guys. Good night. Bye-bye.